Julian Vance is the billionaire CEO of Vance Global Energy, a darling of Wall Street. To the public, he is a visionary philanthropist. But behind closed doors, a massive whistleblower leak has just exposed that his revolutionary green hydrogen tech is a complete sham, a shell game hiding billions in offshore debt. The news hits the wires and the empire begins to crumble in real time. Instead of waiting for a subpoena, federal white-collar task force agents execute a midnight raid on Vance Global headquarters. This isn't a loud, tactical breach. It's a silent, high-efficiency extraction of data. Forensics experts bypass biometric security systems, cloning servers and seizing encrypted hard drives while corporate lawyers desperately try to stall the operation over the phone. Julian Vance sits in a stark, soundproof federal interrogation room. Across from him is Special Agent Marcus Vance, no relation, a veteran forensic accountant turned interrogator. Marcus doesn't yell. He uses a tactical psychological approach. He lays out three distinct color-coded binders on the table, each representing a different layer of the fraud: the dummy corporations, the forged lab results, and the offshore wire transfers. The interrogation shifts to the cold logistics of how the money moved. Marcus explains the layering phase of their money laundering scheme. He details how $400 million was split into 2,000 separate microtransactions under $10,000 to avoid automatic bank flags, routed through a shell logistics company in Panama, converted to digital assets, and then redeposited as consulting fees back into Vance's personal accounts. Julian's smug facade begins to crack as he realizes they have the exact routing numbers. Marcus plays his ace card, an audio recording. It's Julian's chief technology officer, recorded 6 hours prior in a separate room, breaking down in tears and explaining exactly how Julian forced him to manipulate the lab data to trick investors. The adult, intellectual weight of the situation settles in. Julian realizes that loyalty in a corporate empire lasts only until the first threat of a 20-year prison sentence. Julian tries to claim he knew nothing of the technology's failure, blaming his engineers. Marcus smiles calmly and slides a final document forward: a physical, ink-signed authorization override from Julian's personal secure tablet, dated the night before the public launch. In the digital age, Julian forgot that the physical backup logs of server overrides still require a manual confirmation. The logical trap is fully closed. Defeated, Julian slumps back, his high-priced lawyers finally telling him to stay silent. The scene shifts to the next morning. Julian is led out of the federal building in handcuffs, surrounded by a media circus. The story ends not with an explosion, but with the quiet, methodical dismantling of a modern titan through the power of a flawless paper trail.